back to That Username Though Reviews, and today we are reviewing the Heat Glow Gas Fireplace insert. I'm going to touch base on ease of cleaning, ease of rearranging, what the actual components are, and then we'll get into the operation. So, this insert was installed by Hearthcrest, and that is a company here in Byron Center, Michigan. But they were actually willing to work with us, and here you can see the disassembly of how to gain access to everything. But they were willing to work with us on the cash payment that we made to them. So that first faceplate just lifted out of these two slots, one on the left and one on the right, or right and left. And then these here just slide off of this and then hinge back in. They're spring loaded. And then at this point, this whole faceplate does lift out and then slide down from there. I'm going to set the phone down a quick second. There we go. So, we've got some heat packing around the glass. We're going to set that against the fireplace. Okay. So at this point you have full access to rearrange the logs, which may be necessary because when we power it up, some flame will be a little bit higher than others. We had an issue where it was very high here when we first installed it, so we had to kind of move them around. They do have kind of cutouts, and they're almost like a ceramic log. And then you've got some little flint insulation, but not burnable, to create the chars. And then this is just like little fake rocks. So that's kind of the inside, and like I said, I mean, you can see the logs are nice and easy to move and rearrange. Down here you've got your gas valve and battery backup. So let me go ahead and set the phone back down a second while we put this faceplate back in. Slide it back up and put those back up there like that. And then this just hooks right in like so. And then the front cage does just kind of swing in and shut. So there's no latch mechanism on the shield, but it does stay in place. I mean, it takes a little bit to move it. There's a magnet. That's about it. So let's get on to the controls of the system, which is this remote here. And you could mount that to the wall and then just carry the remote with you. So you do have your power button. You would have to hit it twice to turn it on. See if that focuses. There we go, off and on. And there we go. You have a fire. And you can see on this side that flame's a little bit higher than the rest of them, but it's not doing anything to the top. So the coals down in the bottom, or the insulation material that I was talking about, does char up right away and start glowing. So let's run through the menus here. There we go. So there we go. You can change the temperature. So basically, once it gets to a certain temperature, it would shut off. You can change the fire, how high it is. So we'll go ahead and select that and tone it down. And now there's just a small fire in there. I'm going to go ahead and do that again, but turning it back up so you can see where it is. And we'll do it once more here. Full blast again. And there you go. So the adjustment of the flame is there. The fan has 3 settings. The fan does make quite a bit of ambience noise, but then honestly I'm not sure what these 2 or 3 are for the AUGs. They're all the way off, and I can't see anything else having to be used. Pilot, and then timer. You can set a timer for the fireplace. So, you know, as you can see, it's real easy to turn it on and off. It does produce quite a bit of heat. When the blower kicks on, it heats up even more. So anyway, that's kind of the overview of the product, and as far as my review goes, it was a cheaper option. The cracked flue tile was going to be about $10,000 to replace, whereas this insert installed with the gas line run was about $4,000. So if you are in the market of trying to replace something, definitely look at your options between gas or fixing the existing options. And as far as the usability, there goes the fan, and I can actually feel it blowing on me from here. But as far as the usability goes, this thing is real easy and honestly a lot more user-friendly than I anticipated. I mean, how much easier can it get than that? So, you know, like I said, if you're thinking about doing it, definitely just look at your options and you know, price them out from different companies, because we did have one company. I'm not going to kind of trash talk them as far as their name, but we had one company who wasn't going to work with us. We were offering a cash payment for everything, and I know that companies get hit a credit card fee, and credit card fee on $4,000 is quite a bit of money, but they didn't want to work with us at all. So price out your options, go to different companies, you know, just make sure that they know that, hey, I'm going to pay cash, and you know, just, yeah, anyway. That's a different conversation. As far as this goes, the usability is great and the product works well. Definitely something that we've used throughout the winter here in Michigan. So if you enjoyed the video, thumbs up, subscribe down below. That helps out so much, and we'll talk to you guys later.